Now, I'm glad to have here today with me to talk about innovation, research, and development, Srini Siripurapo, who's Chief Research and Development Officer and Chief Innovation Officer at Prysmian. Welcome, Srini. It's a pleasure having you today. We heard many times already the importance of innovation and technology, new solution, to get closer to the sustainability targets that you and your customers do have. What's in store, and what can you tell us today?
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for having me here. It's always a pleasure to see you. I would like to start by welcoming our stakeholders to our 2022 Sustainability Week. It is my pleasure to walk all of you through our key priorities of our innovation ambition. Over the last 3 years, we have strongly linked our sustainability and innovation journeys. Our innovation ambition starts with a deep understanding of 3 market forces that are transforming all businesses today: energy transition, digitalization, and sustainable electrification. Today, a third of energy generation worldwide is from clean sources, and by 2050, that will double to 70%, which means annual capacity additions of solar and wind needs to be higher than 1,000 gigawatts, 4 times the record installation levels achieved in recent years. To contain the average temperature increase to below 1.5%, the global greenhouse gas emissions must peak before 2025 and be reduced by 43% by 2030. The COVID pandemic has accelerated digitalization across the world, with governments worldwide providing significant financial incentives. We will see an expansive 5G rollout and a global data centers deployment by 2030. By 2050, we should strive to get 90% of the global population online. The drive for mass electrification must also be sustainable. Emissions sharply rebounded in 2021, above pre-pandemic levels. EVs will grow 18x by 2030, much faster than expected. And several countries, especially the EU, is taking the lead to be net zero by 2050. Andrea, every generation has a defining moment. I hope that I'm convinced everybody online that decarbonized electricity grid and eliminating the digital divide are 2 collective responsibilities for all of us for the next 3 decades. So 2021 was a year of records for innovation for Prysmian. A record 107 million euros in innovation spend, a new group record of 48 million euros of design to cost savings, and in parallel, a record 300 new product families launched. We also achieved 100% in innovation management for 3 years in a row with Dow Jones Sustainability Index. At the heart of this achievement is really our people, all thanks to our 4 innovation pillars: R&D, EOSS, corporate hunger, and digital ambition. Now, let's delve into some concrete examples of breakthrough innovations that enable us to do this. For energy transition, Prysmian has the industry-best suite of HVDC and HVAC technologies. In 2021, we commercialized the P-Laser technology. We have manufactured over 150 kilometers with flawless execution. Our proprietary high-depth submarine cables with synthetic armor, in combination with our new Leonardo da Vinci vessel, is enabling energy transition projects in areas such as the Mediterranean, with the sea depths of about 3 kilometers. Moving to digitalization, we have 2 innovations: Flex Ribbon, which is growing very well thanks to our North American data centers customers, and Sirocco. Sirocco provides telcos the opportunity to create a more sustainable product with the industry-first 180-micron bend-insensitive fiber. Talking about sustainable electrifications, we are investing in product innovations, both for EVs and EV infrastructure to enable e-mobility. Our innovative P-Laser LVDC system was involved with the world's first demonstration of wireless charging in Arena del Futuro. Imagine charging your cars as you drive. Going into grid hardening, we have two technologies, E3X, which enables overhead transmission lines to operate at higher capacities with lower losses. We also developed an innovative robot system, which, by the way, can upgrade live lines, and it won the Edison Award, Gold Innovation Award this year. With a combination of OmniSense with Prysmian Electronics, we're able to give a complete portfolio of partial discharge, distributed temperature, and distributed temperature sensing. These technologies will really enable modernization of the distribution network. Finally, let's talk about digital solutions and inclusion. Our investments in digital areas is really paying off. Alasia, which is our innovative IoT drum tracker, is becoming the gold standard for cable inventory management. We're also delivering predictive quality using Noodle, which is an AI tool that uses both AI and big data. And finally, people. We talk about people. We have the PG Connect family, which really helps us to stay close as employees and also stay close to our customers. And we use augmented and virtual reality to do that. Finally, let me close with this slide. I'm really proud and very glad to announce the launch of Design for Sustainability. So what is Design for Sustainability? Design for Sustainability is a new thought process for us to continue to improve our products to be more sustainable. And this is going to use the 6 criteria. It's going to build on the 6 criteria of EcoCable, which is the first green label in the industry that is really based on established criteria for sustainability. So with this, we'll be working with our suppliers as well as our key customers to really decarbonize the world. So again, I'd like to close again by thanking our stakeholders. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your commitment on sustainability. Thank you.
Well, Srini Siripurapu, thanks again. It's always a pleasure having you here. I'm not an engineer, but I'm always fascinated by, the next steps. And my last question before I let you go is, what's in store? What's on top of your agenda? And where will you focus on looking ahead?
Absolutely. Like I was sharing in the slides, Andrea, we are committed to being the innovation leader when it comes to all 3 areas. For energy transition, which is really the highest technology complexity, we're actually doubling our innovation spend in that area to have the best HVDC and HVAC technology. As we are seeing more and more the DSOs getting interested in grid modernization, we're also going to be investing quite a bit of efforts in helping that part, which is traditionally being looked upon as a commodity. But we will not be able to complete the story until we fix that as well. So again, we will continue our investments in transmission like we've always done, and we're going to reinforce our investments to modernize the distribution side as well. So it's a very exciting time to be in R&D in Prysmian, and of course, everybody in the value chain. So look forward to
sounds exciting. Okay, thanks again, Srini. Okay, take care.